Gotta do some solo commentary today. Tommy Drollro Holloman is back. Now we have Nuggetz versus Doucette. I've played both these players many times. This matchup is an interesting one. You know, this is sort of the situation that Doucette does not want to be in. He's still up a stock, but he wants to try to connect those early kills because Nuggetz can get so much damage on him, and he, well, that can happen. Nuggetz is pretty aware of those moves, of stuff like that nair and being able to get the parry, being able to get the catch on before it happens, you know, being able to catch those landings from Rob. And Doucette does not want to end up with Nuggetz in the situation where he can't kill him. He wants to try and secure early kills or else suffer the wrath of Daisy. That being said, Nuggetz, known to be a slightly stronger player than Doucette, still has the chance for Doucette, but what you can see, given that point, is that Nuggetz is just finding a few more of these neutral exchanges. He seems to be just a little bit ahead of Doucette here, especially on this last stock. But Doucette can connect some good damage, and if he can work with that gyro and try to, get a hit here and there, and then maybe get one of those early kills like I talked about, this could be something that's a lot closer. That being said, this game is... It's not looking that great for him. Difficult for him to get off the ledge. Nuggetz, not only Nuggetz, Peach in general, well, sorry, not only Peach, but Nuggetz especially, is really good at ledge trapping. That's game right there, though. All that being said, the landing got caught, and one mistake can seal the game, and there it is. So now, this is winner's quarters, I think. So I think it's pretty well into top 8 before we get into the money, which is when we get into the 3 out of 5. So it's still going to be 2 out of 3 here. Seeing some bannings. Guessing Nuggetz, or well, Doucette is the one that won. Doucette's not going to want one where he can be. He's not going to want one where he can be camped, on the platforms or anything like that. So I was thinking of something like a Kalos or an FD. I'm guessing FD got banned given that information. But yeah, Kalos will work for him here. Try to create that space between Daisy and himself, and try to get in with that gyro. There it comes out in the beginning of the game, but in a classic sort of Street Fighter fashion, a fireball gets thrown and the jump in happens on the first round. Luckily this time it didn't connect into a kill like it did in the older games, but certainly a lot of damage there from Nuggetz. And what Nuggetz wants to do is basically all the stuff he did in the last game, just try to be a little bit tighter with those landings. Try to not fall into anything that's too absurd from Rob, and then be very mindful in that advantage state. Be able to keep Rob on the ledge. Be able to keep Rob off the stage, and continue like so. What Doucette's gonna want to do is some of the same stuff he did last game, but even more so. He can't let Nuggetz be a step ahead in neutral. He's got to try a few more mix-ups in that neutral. You saw that the approaches weren't quite working from him in the neutral at the end of that last game. Nuggetz had caught on to that, and so being able to create that space, as I said, being able to go in with that gyro, like that's really important. And then after that, just try to call him out like he did before. He narrowly won that game with a catch on the landing, but if he got more of those, then we could definitely see some stuff happen here. And Doucette beating Nuggetz here would be a strong upset. Though Nuggetz is a player that's known to take a heavy loss or two in winner's side, and then, well, or two, I suppose. Take a heavy loss in winner's side, and then come back through in losers. So even if Nuggetz doesn't seal this one, it could still be a long road of matches for Nuggetz. There's the up smash, an excellent catch by Doucette, realizing that Nuggetz was going to go in for a grounded mix-up there. I'm not sure that that was what Nuggetz wanted to do, if he was trying to go for an aerial there, but he didn't quite get it, and got connected by the up smash anyway. And there's the up air on that platform, sharking that platform, controlling that disadvantage, as we talked about, at 198 full %. This could be a lot of damage. You definitely do not want to get hit by this. Not the sweet spot of the down tilt, the sour spot, which, to be honest, I forgot existed. But still, 63%, not too shabby. 63.2% back from Doucette, saying, you know what? I got combos. I can keep him in the disadvantage too. And I certainly respect that. 68%. This is the evenest of games. Doucette has figured out a strategy to use, and he is going with it. Now we have to see if he can connect those kills and close it out to take this set with a 2-0. That being said, Nuggetz is a formidable foe. As you can see, his ledge trapping is almost unrivaled. His ability to keep you in the corner, or put you back in the other corner, as you can see, is a force to be reckoned with. Not quite the right DI there from Doucette, but I don't think he was expecting to be hit all the way on that platform, and lo and behold, there he goes. This could lead to huge damage. 50%, and there's Mr. Saturn. Nuggetz, as he said, he's not like other girls. Well, he pulls good things, and that was one of them. The game did not end right there. I'm not sure that Nuggetz even knew what the right punish was, but Mr. Saturn is still here, and if there's another read to be had with a Mr. Saturn, Nuggetz definitely knows he can get it. He consistently pulls so many weird things that I'm guessing he knows that optimal play with Mr. Saturn. You can see him going in with it right now. Why, you gotta just throw Mr. Saturn off? Oh no, you're breaking that shield and getting a little extra damage in too. 135% from Doucette. It would be absurd for him to make a comeback here, but he'd have to go for some of the stuff that he went for in the last game in order to do it. On the ledge here again, never a good place to be against Nuggetz, and I'd be hard pressed to see him survive this interaction. But Doucette proving me wrong once again as he moves into this to an attempt for a grave comeback. But it would be a difficulty. To be honest, though, you can see that Nuggetz is getting a little bit antsy for this kill, and that's not really what you want to see in a situation like this. You can't get too antsy, but there's the full cancel back air, getting out of that up smash that Doucette had tried before. Nuggetz was prevailed. What? Nuggetz was prepared this time, and we're moving on to a game 3. Doucette and Nuggetz are deliberating onto what stages they're going to pick, as well as whatever, probably mulling over in their heads the horrible mistakes they made that game and how they're going to make it better. Let's see here. Obviously, Kalos is off the table. We're back. Now it's on Nuggetz for him to decide what the right place to go to is. I mean, if a triplat's available, maybe that to try and get out of those gyros. But to be honest, Nuggetz was actually doing pretty well to avoid those before, so maybe he'll want to go for something smaller so that he doesn't get camped out. Is that small battlefield? That would certainly work out for him, and he still has those platforms to provide those mix-ups. There's the small battlefield. I anticipate Doucette could easily have banned triplats or other small stages like Smashville to try and get out of that situation, and so that would be the next best bet. Here we go, Nuggetz versus Doucette in Game 3. I still don't have a co-commentator, but really, when do I ever? Anyone checking the logs would know that the answer is pretty much always. That being said, here we go. The neutral once again. Doucette throwing out a bit of a haymaker there. You know, it's not always bad to throw those out. You know, I think he was trying for a little bit of a mix-up, something that Nuggetz wasn't expecting. But being that you're playing against Nuggetz, you eat 40 for it, and he still has yet to take a hit. Nuggetz miraculously, Nuggetz magnificently carrying this pressure in. 89% unanswered until Doucette firing back. Reading that get off the platform, putting that gyro there, trying to create those situations where Nuggetz just can't get away. And there's the up air, but of course, since this is Smash Ultimate, it failed to connect completely, and we're back into the neutral. A situation that could have been grave for Nuggetz. Ended up going back here because, you know, just a little bit off position. That being said, an excellent read attempt by Nuggetz. You know, he realized that Doucette didn't have that many options left, and even then, after he missed it, Doucette was not able to connect that punish. There's the side B read on that dash back by Doucette, and here we move into the next stock. You know, I think that we're at the point when Nuggetz is starting to realize what the right game plan is, and once that happens, well, it could be curtains. There's an attempt from Nuggetz attacking a little extra damage. I think he realized after the second down air that he wasn't going to be able to get another thing, but ooh, this could be a lot of damage here coming from Nuggetz, but the down air doesn't quite hit. As we said, that his ability to catch those ledge get-up options is almost unrivaled, and Rob doesn't quite have as many mix-ups on there. Oh, but a grave miscalculation by Nuggetz, nearly costing him the stock. If he had been just a little bit closer to Doucette there, it would have been curtains. Now, Doucette, he's down, but he's not out. You know, if we see a good read, if we see something like catching a landing or a gyro setup, we could get this and then a quick kill the next stock, and things could be turned around almost immediately. But he's going to have to get in order to do that. And he tried to play that game where he prevented Nuggetz from getting in, but now Nuggetz is in the lead, and he doesn't have any reason to try to be antsy. He's just going to take his sweet time and say, you know what, Doucette? I don't think you can get in on me, and even if you can, I'm way in the lead, and I can box you out. And so that's what's happening here. Doucette going for a read there, but not working out. Down smash is a quick option, covers both sides, but Nuggetz playing as safe as he is, he's not even going to get hit by that. The back air doesn't even connect. Nuggetz just prepared for everything here and nearly lapping Doucette in percentage, but this is undoubtedly a kill. There's no way to get out of that. Well, there might have been. I mean, he mashed harder than anyone I've ever seen in my life, but it looked like there was almost no way to get out. That being said, we're 2 stocks now, and though Doucette is at 150%, he could still connect a quick kill, as I said before, and things could turn around almost immediately. But of course, Nuggetz, he's prepared for those sorts of things. He has no reason to try to get greedy, simply to get that turnip into the nair and connect the kill. Now it's do or die for Doucette as we move on to the final stock of this game 3. Of course, if he loses, he'll simply move into losers. You know, we're still in winners here, but he doesn't want to be in that dreaded losers bracket, trying to get in top 8. It's winners quarters. This is the trenches right here. Now for Nuggetz, he's looking to simply cruise his way into winners top 8 as he often does, and he's doing that here in glorious style as he skillfully prevents Doucette from getting back on stage. Doucette has a problem, seems to have a problem here with those landings. You know, he continues to try to land on top of Nuggetz. He's got a lot of mix-ups, but Nuggetz isn't buying it, and so with the landings on top, he's getting sharked potentially with the up smashes. They haven't hit, but at that position, there's almost no risk for Nuggetz, and so there's very little that Doucette's been able to do to get that landing. But at this point, he's got to try for some risks because, well, he's at 130% one stock, and Nuggetz is still comfortably leading. There's a hard read on that roll, an up smash, and it's the end. Doucette loses, goes down to, I think, losers top 8 qualifier. I think losers 9th, or maybe before that. And Nuggetz cruise right into winners top 8. Somebody else just got invited on stream for winners quarters. I didn't hear who it was. I see Mr. B coming up there, the Lucina main. And I'm not sure quite yet who he's playing, but anything set with Mr. B is a treat. Almost undoubtedly so. Oh, is that Jules? That would be an interesting one. You know, winners this early, I'm surprised to see the two play against each other. That being said, sorry.